So here's the problem that we did, and it was really cool. She actually did this same problem, solved the same problem for like all of her appliances. And so you can do this. In fact, for extra credit, if you want to do this, this is a way to figure out the cost to run an appliance. And you need a couple of things. You need to know, and it does not matter what order, this is just a basic factor label problem. You need to know the watts of the appliance. So what's the wattage rating? And you can get this off of, there's usually a sticker, a UL sticker on the back of most appliances, but light bulbs, it's pretty easy. So she had 3 60-watt bulbs. Okay? So 3 times 60. The next thing you have to know is the cost of your electricity. I'm going to say the cost of your energy. And you get that number off of your electric bill. Okay? We actually have pretty dang cheap energy here in Southwest Michigan because of all of the nuclear plants. They're so close by that we really don't have very expensive electricity. The cost of electricity at that time was actually very cheap. It was 6 cents per, so that's why it's going in the denominator, kilowatt hour. Now, as a little aside, what's a kilowatt hour? There's okay, let's do it like this. 1,000 watts in a kilowatt. Okay? And a watt is the same thing as a joule per second. So I'm just going to replace that with, and the numbers aren't important, we're just analyzing the units. So joules per second, right? And then we still have hours here. So our hours and seconds convertible units. Yeah, how many seconds in an hour? 3,600, right? So 3,600 seconds in 1 hour. So what happens to those units? They cancel. Go bye-bye. Bye-bye units. And what do you have left behind? Joules, that's it. Just joules. So a kilowatt hour is a fancy way to say what? Joules, correct. And joules are a unit of? Energy. Oh, does that make you happy, Mr. Luckers? What they know? Okay.
I came in because I heard all you said.
First hour driving you crazy?
No. I was going to the bathroom, if you must know, and I heard yelling and screaming. I said, I'm going to go see what this is all about.
Oh, well, excellent. Welcome. Sometimes Mr. Luckrich gets a little frustrated, though, and he needs to just take a little time out.
You don't?
But all the time.
No.
All right. So what's this? What are these units? Cost for what? Yeah, cost for, you could convert it in cost per joule. All right. The third thing that you need to know is the usage. And this is where it got a little bit tricky. So, in other words, time. So, let me tell you how Miss Dorothy lived her life, because she was so frugal. You got a little glimpse, right? If someone would come over to visit her in the evening, and she was quite a bit older, it wasn't like her wild days, right? She would keep an eye out for them, go to the hallway, turn the 360-watt light bulbs on. They would walk up the stairs into the apartment, then she would turn them off. Okay? So what would you estimate her time of use would be? 30 seconds per use. I would agree. I mean, you know, her friends were a little older, so maybe it was a minute. So let me tell you what we agreed upon, because it wasn't 24 hours a day that she was leaving those lights on, correct? So this is what we agreed on. 10 minutes per day. Okay? And I'm guessing Mr. Luckritz has taught you, what should you put over here as a little reminder when you do factor label problems? Say it again, Josh. What you're trying to get. So here's what we're trying. You picked the perfect day. So this was the goal. All right, Miss Dorothy, if you're going to make me show you how to do this problem, then we're going to get dollars per year. You're going to pay me, and then we're going to be done for a year. Stop bothering me about teaching you how to do physics problems. You're in your 80s. All right. So can you mess around with these units and get to dollars per year? Can it be done? Yes. All right. Doesn't matter what order, right? So talk to me about some units that we can get rid of. Okay, we got a couple here. Somebody said kilowatts and watts, right? So what's the conversion, kilowatts to watts? 1,000. Where do we put watts and where do we put kilowatts? Watts on the bottom. Good. Oh, just want to make you cry that they remember this, Lucky?
No.
He's remaining focused. All right, give me another one. Days? And what? Days and years? Okay. So how many days in a year? 365. Where do you want days? On the top.
Are you kidding? No. Are you kidding?
Shh, we're not going to be mean. Not today. Days go bye-bye. Okay, what else we got there? Minutes and hours. Good. Where do you want minutes? Where do you want hours? Okay, I like it. 1 hour, 60 minutes. Hello.
Hey. Hey.
Hey. What do you need?
For bed. Your mom.
Yeah.
I used you in my interview yesterday.
Sweet.
You were my most influential high school teacher.
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay,
Something must happen.
I love you. Thank you. You're awesome.
All right. Get out your calculators. Are we there? Are we at dollars per year? Okay. How much? How much? Nick says less than $4, right?
What's a kilowatt hour?
It's a contrived unit base that the electric AEP has created.
And that's the same as joules.
It can be converted to joules, yeah.
Because electric cars are rated in kilowatt hours.
Oh, are they?
And
So it's just energy, yeah.
It's related to their range.
Okay, that makes sense.
You have to use
Do we have to use sig figs? Let's go down to the pennies, since we're talking about money. Excellent question. You're just trying to suck up from Mr. Luckers, aren't you? Yeah, boy. What? 66 cents for a year.
I'm Mackenzie, and I'm Natalie.